Good morning. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. This is where you can find a spirituality, sustainable, and slow living lifestyle. This morning here at our little farm, the children are wide awake. The animals, the chickens, the ducks, the dogs, everybody's up. I think we are the beginning of spring. Even the mailman came early today. Everybody is wide awake. This morning I am working on to make 3 different meal plan. I am starting my day with hot green tea. Even though it's starting to get warm, I love my tea. Hot weather or not, it doesn't matter for me. I am going to start making for the week. This video is going to be about making few meal plan for the week, and I'm using the Instant Pot, which I already removed the rubber from the cover, because when I'm making yogurt in the Instant Pot, I make sure the Instant Pot does not smell like rice or meat or bone broth. We have only a little bit yogurt left. That's why I need to make yogurt for the week. So this is like meal plan for the week, things that we normally use. I have about 1 gallon of milk here. I'm just gonna turn saute on less than 30 minutes. It'll get warmed up about 180 to the milk, and then I take it down to 105 and then add it my leftover yogurt. I like to also, while I cook, and clean on the way. So while the yogurt is going, I like to take advantage of the time and make whipped cream. We like whipped cream, good healthy fat, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use the mixer today. It would make my life so much easier. If you have a hand blender, whatever you have, it will work too. So I will be putting in here about 1/2 gallon of heavy cream. If you want to add any sweet, you can. So, but I'm just gonna whip that. There we go, just a heavy cream. That is it. Saving time, money, and planning, because the whipped cream, if I make chocolate pudding, the children and us, we can use that with the whipped cream. If we have berries, we can use the whipped cream. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it on slow and crank it up later, but I have to cover it, otherwise it will splash everywhere. And the jar, I just put it upside down so I can give the little bit of heavy cream for the cat later. Nothing goes to waste. A while ago, I was able to go Quranic healing. I traveled and connected with some of the sisters, and now I thought I should go back to my journal while I take a break. Having my tea. As a homemaker, we need to slow it down, space ourselves, and take a break in between. So I'm just breathing that fresh air. It will do me good, especially for my hormones. Planning helps quite a bit, especially when it comes to yogurt and whipped cream. The weather is getting kind of warm, and we can use the whipped cream, like berries. The yogurt, I can cook it with chicken. You see me, I'm smiling for you guys because I'm practicing service with a smile, as my husband reminds me and the children. So I fed the cat a little bit of the heavy cream that was left over in the jar, and I wash it on the way. While I make things and food, I clean to save time. So later I don't have to feel like I have to clean that machine, I have to clean the kitchen. I just make sure I have a wet washcloth, wipe things on the way. There goes the whipped cream. It takes less than 10 minutes, and this will keep us for the week. My husband will use it for his coffee If the children make parfaits or ganarola with the yogurt, they will put some whipped cream. So I made a big dish. I don't have to buy it from the store because I don't know what they add into their whipped creams. Unwanted things, right, that my body cannot digest. So this big dish should keep us about the week. And that's what this is about, the week. I'm planning to make the whipped cream. It's all done straight into the fridge. My husband helps me take the machine back to where it belongs in that closet. And now, while the yogurt is on the way, I am just gonna go ahead and make chocolate pudding for the week. Hopefully it will last the week. We made few days ago some homemade fresh coconut milk. I'm just gonna warm that up, add a little more because I have plenty of coconut milk homemade, little bit of salt, some coconut oil, and hemp seed. I'll add hemp seed with that. There you go. And a little bit of almond flour. Let that warm up, mix it, and then I will add sugar-free cocoa. Just let that melt. Normally I add that cinnamon and non-alcohol vanilla. Normally I add flaxseed ground, but I didn't have any. But that's okay. We will still eat it and it will taste good. If you want to add any sweet, you can. If the children want it sweet, they can add a little maple syrup or honey with it. This chocolate pudding will keep us for a while. I don't like buying yogurt and chocolate puddings from the store because they add all kind of stuff, but also, mashallah, our family is large and then I have to get little containers. And when I buy it from the store, it just is not enough for our family. So now I decided to take these two little glass jars for my two youngest children. I'm just gonna put that there so later when it cools down we will put it into the fridge. The rest I'll just put it into a big jar, glass jars, let it get thickened in the fridge, and we can put whipped cream on top, but I let it cool down first. Now the yogurt became the heat was 105. I added the milk with leftover yogurt, mixed that up and turn it on. My son is taking me out to eat today, so I'm not cooking and I'm excited about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink some water and get ready to go out with my son. He got a little job and he said, Mom, when I get paid, I'll take you out. It's mommy and me time. So my husband will take care of the yogurt while I'm gone. So I'm able to shower, get a dress on so I can look good and feel good. And my son Zach and I are going out to eat. It makes the children feel good when they want to do things for us. So I felt special by him taking me out today. That was so nice. I'm all ready to go and my husband will show you guys the yogurt when it's ready. So time to go. So the yogurt was done and my husband will go ahead, as you can see, the milk nut bag, he put it into the glass jars and pour it into it, and that's it. We're just gonna let it sit in the fridge for the night. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will strain it and share it with you guys how the yogurt ends up. This goes straight into the fridge and take all the liquid out. That is really it. So it's not so soury. Here we are the next day. The kitty is waiting to eat and I'm just gonna go ahead and get the yogurt out. This yogurt should keep us for a few days. The children and my husband, myself, we love having our ganarola that I make from nuts, especially this kind of weather. A little bit of cold and cooling meals are great. I keep my yogurt also glass jars to protect my hormones. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give the videos thumbs up and comment down what kind of videos you guys would like to see. So I'm straining the liquid from it, so when I do that, it's not so sour. When we make fermented foods are good for the gut. So these 3 dishes should hopefully keep us for the week, and if it's not, I might have to make it a little more, but it's all good because when the weather is getting nice and warm, then we want something a little bit cold, like yogurt, chocolate pudding, whipped cream, things like that. So that's what I wanted to share. And when you are a homemaker, you gotta prepare yourself, for your family. I'm not sure what the cat was doing there. I think he's trying to get a bug. We have so many ants this time of the year, so he's trying to run around and grab every ant. So the yogurt, as you can see, it's plain. It's like a Greek yogurt. So it's gonna go straight into the fridge, and as I go clean on the way, I washed my glass jars so they are not sticky when the children grab the jars. When you are a homemaker, you just have to plan. As you can see, all the fermented going on. Looks good. Good gut, good healthy mind. There we go. It goes straight into the fridge. That was homemaker planning for the week. I hope you got an idea for yourself and for your family, and a good way to save money and to eat healthier as well. It takes few minutes, but it goes long ways too. So now I'm just gonna finish my dishes and then space myself, take a break, sit down and enjoy my tea as well, because when you are a wife and a mom and a homemaker, you need to have time for yourself. So here are the nut bags. I always rinse it. I have them more than 5 years, so I rinse, I hang it. When it gets dry, I just put it back and then I reuse it, so they last long time. That's one thing I like when I shop, things that will last a long time. So now I clean after myself, so I don't have to worry about milk and yogurt things splashing all over the kitchen. Take my water and tea. Since I practice intermittent fasting, I just drink tea and water until lunchtime. So have a beautiful, blessed day. Take good care of you, and I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take good care of you. Assalamu alaikum.